Why do some dancers get stuck and never seem to nail their side aerial, even if they have enough height in their flying cartwheel? I've been teaching aerials for 25 years, so let me walk you through the issue. First of all, check that they actually have enough height and understanding of the mechanics in their flying cartwheel. Chances are they don't. Once we have truly mastered all of our cartwheel progressions and we have built up single leg strength for a powerful one leg takeoff, the biggest error we tend to see is not getting the chest down to the takeoff leg fast enough. We want to think of a side aerial as a modified needle position to a modified needle position on the other side. That's it, simple. The head just rotates over itself. But many dancers often reach out too far and too long on the takeoff, which makes their aerial long and low. The best way to analyze the chest position is to video it and slow it down. As we look at this dancer, we can see, look how tight the chest is to the lead leg. We're in that modified needle position. And then when we land, the exact same thing. This is rotating tight and fast, yet high and loopy. Let's analyze the chest and shoulders in this side aerial. From the front view, we can see the chest down quickly here. From the back view, we can see the shoulders are parallel and square. They don't open early. Otherwise, the aerial ends up looking like a butterfly jump. This dancer has been coached on the chest position to correct this, and we can instantly see a huge improvement. Amazing. From the front, we can also see the chest track parallel, and then when approaching the knee, it comes just in front. But again, we are tight to the lead leg. We want the chest tight to that lead leg, pushed down to go up for a beautiful side aerial. The side aerial you've been dreaming of. Why we train handstands facing the wall. Let's talk about handstands. Here is the fundamental truth. Handstands are the single most important skill in all of acro development. Why? Because most acro skills move through a handstand. A back walkover goes through a handstand. A back handspring jumps into a handstand, and so on. Fundamental truth is that nobody should be learning a back handspring unless they have an absolute rock solid handstand at the wall with perfect form. Because jumping backwards onto your hands into a handstand without good handstand form is generally a really bad idea. This is how you break your arm, or worse. My suggestion to athletes is to train handstands facing the wall. Why? Well, the biggest error that we see in handstands is an arched back, ribs open, spine not stacked. Kicking up to the wall is great for some skill development like limbers. It's fun, it has lots of useful applications, but it also encourages arching of the back fundamentally. So when you look at a handstand that has kicked up to the wall, you can see that it tends to support an arch easily. And I always ask myself, what are the kids going to practice at home? If we kick up to the wall, they are likely going to be practicing an arched handstand at home, which equals more reps of what I don't actually want being put inside their bodies, where it's getting ingrained in their motor programming long term. Contrast that to a handstand that's facing wall, and it's much easier to support a hollow position as we work up to a fully stacked position, wrists, elbow, shoulder, ribs, knee, ankles stacked and in alignment. So developing good technique is why we train the handstand facing the wall. We're much more likely to get a stacked result that we're aiming for versus letting them kick up to the wall and arch.